Hi friends, welcome back to Joyful Connections. My name is Joanne and I am the owner of Joyful Connections, a sticker and hopefully soon to be stationery small business. Today is inventory organizing day. As you can see, I have my sticker inventory here and it is time to get it organized and into the drawers where it belongs. If you remember in my intro video, I put together this storage kind of rolling drawer set, and so that's where all the stickers are going to be kept. And I have these drawer organizer containers that I unboxed in my Black Friday unboxing video, so I'm going to be using these for the stickers to keep them all nice and organized in the drawers. I was debating what the best way to do this would be, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all into containers first because I need to figure out what size container I need for each sticker. I suspect I'm gonna need some of these longer ones for some of the taller stickers because the drawers are not tall enough for some of my designs, I think. So I think some of them might have to go into these longer containers. So I think the best way to do it is to get them all into containers first, and then I can put the containers into the drawers afterwards. One of the things I was debating is whether or not to use these rubber feet that came with the containers. They go on the bottom in those little circles. Sorry, you can't see that. In those little circles down there. So I was debating whether or not I wanted to use them. It felt like a lot of work to have to put all of them on every container. But I did try it on one container and I think I'm convinced that yes, I do want to use them because look at the difference it makes. I'll mute the sound so that you don't get this loud banging, clanking sound, but look at the difference it makes with the rubber feet. So this one here has the rubber feet on it. It's not moving at all. So I think I am going to use the rubber feet just because then I don't have to worry about the containers shifting or tipping over or anything like that and then spilling the inventory in them. So I will be putting the rubber feet on the bottom of the containers just to keep them nice and secure. I think I'm just going to start grabbing containers, popping stickers in, and then we'll put the rubber feet on later. And yeah, so I'm going to stop talking and do some organizing ASMR or something like that for you guys. All right. Okay, I think my last two designs here are going to have to go in the bigger container, the size here, because I do have a lot more of these two. I was trying out different manufacturers, and so these two are actually from a different printing company than the rest of the stickers, and so I do have more of these two because of the deal that they were having, or the promotion that they were having at the time. So anyway, so I do have a lot more, so they're not going to fit as nicely as the other ones, so I think I'm gonna try putting them in here. Also, sorry for the lighting. I'm kind of in a weird place in my office, so my lights are behind me and it's creating all sorts of shadow, and so I turned on the desk lamp over there and I don't know if it's helping or not, so I apologize if the lighting's kind of weird. But we're working with what we got here. I don't know if I like that. I feel like that's going to be hard to get when I actually need to get it. What if I go... Okay, I think that will work. I just need to measure to make sure it fits in the drawer. And yes, it does. Excellent. So let me bring all the containers a little bit closer so you can see everything. Okay, so I have everything organized into containers. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the rubber feet on all the containers before I pop them into the drawers. So I'm going to do that and then come back and we can get everything organized into the drawers together. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. All right, I'm back. So that was a little bit tedious, but honestly, it was kind of relaxing. I really like those repetitive activities where it's the same thing over and over and over. I know some people find that kind of thing really boring, but I find it actually kind of relaxing. I find that just repeating the same action over and over kind of helps calm my anxiety a lot of the time. So I think that's why I like crocheting so much. Crocheting is probably one of my favorite hobbies right now. And so I think that's probably why, because it's that repetitive motion and it's just very calming and relaxing. Anyway, that was a total tangent, but anyway. So all of the containers have the rubber feet on the bottom. So now we'll get them organized into the drawers. So I think last time when I first opened the containers, I think I can fit 3 of the small ones across. So I'm just gonna start putting them in. I don't think I have a plan as to an order that I'm gonna put them in because I can see all of them. I don't think it really matters what order I put them in, so we're just gonna go for it. Oh, in case you're wondering why I have 2 of these, so one of them, I don't know if you can see, oh yeah, there you go. So this one has just a plain black border around it, and this one has kind of like a pink outline on the border. This one was actually my original print, and then when I got it, I wasn't so sure if I liked it or not, so I thought I'm gonna try it again with just a black border and see if I like that better. Because I have both of them, I'm gonna put both of them up on the website and see what sells better, and if one sells better than the other, then I know to stock just one of them, and if they both sell, then I'll put both of them. I'll keep restocking both of them. So we'll see how they do. But that's why there's 2 of kind of the same design, but slightly different. Anyway, okay, we'll start putting these into the drawers. Yeah, so I have about, I don't know, an inch of space there. I don't know, is that an inch? However much space that is there. But I think because they have the rubber feet on the containers, it's not really gonna matter because the containers aren't gonna go sliding. So I think that's okay. And then if I ever have like overstock or something, I can always tuck it along the side, something like that. We'll figure it out as we go. It's not a big deal. The rubber feet are really sticky. Listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're so sticky, which is good, but also kind of funny. Let's see. So I think we're gonna be able to do 3 by 4. Oh, actually, I wonder if this one could fit back there. No. Okay. So it'll be 3 by 4, and I'll have some extra room, and that is totally okay. Okay, so that will be the first drawer. I'm not a huge fan of like all this kind of excess, oops, sorry, of all this kind of excess space on the sides, but I think we'll just have to go with it because there's not much I can do about it if I'm going to use these containers for organization. So we'll make do and figure out what to do with the excess space later. So there's one drawer. I'm going to grab the next one, which is this orange one here. So I think I'm going to do, start loading from the front. Oops, sorry, bumped you. I'm wondering why this one is upside down. It's because that's the best way that it fit. And then I guess we'll put this one back here. Not 100% sure if I'm going to keep it like this. I might do some rearranging. And as I get stock, obviously, I'll be filling up the drawers even more. So we'll roll with it for now. So I'm going to back you up a little bit. Pardon the mess over there. That's where I've been keeping all my stock and supplies and stuff before I get everything organized in the drawers. So let's pretend that that's not there. All right, so to keep with our color scheme, I'll put the orange one in first. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And then we'll get this pink one in. And I'm a little worried it's gonna clip the stickers in the orange one, so I'm gonna go slow and keep an eye on things. Oh no, just perfect. I think. Yeah, the mental health matters ones might need to go in its own container on its side. I think it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, just barely. Yeah, that one's just barely. So I might actually end up putting it in its own container just so I can put it down on its side instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I'll do that. Sorry, I think I bumped you again. But for now, we have this drawer here and this drawer here, and inventory all organized. Looks really cute. Oh, I really like it. I'm really excited about that. So that is my sticker inventory organized and all ready for packaging and sending out to you guys. I will need to go through and organize my thank you cards and my business cards and shipping supplies and all of that thing. So I think this side, at least the top couple of drawers, is going to be shipping supplies so that they're easy access. Because I don't have a lot of stock right now, I don't really need all of that space, obviously. So I think I'm going to put envelopes and cellophane bags and business cards and thank you cards and all that stuff in the top two drawers there, just so that they are easier to get. And then as I build my inventory, I can shuffle things around if I need to. But that is my inventory organized. So I'll just need to go through and actually count all my inventory and and input it into my shop on Shopify. If you guys are interested. So I had to go through all the stickers and inspect them and pull out B grade ones. So this whole container is B grade stickers. So things like, let me see if I can find a good example. Oh, sorry, bumped you again. So my B grade ones range in damage level, if that's a good way to describe it. I'm not sure. So for example, this one here, that little black thing is under the laminate. I cannot get it out. The laminate, I don't know. Anyway, it's underneath the matte finish, and so I cannot get it out. And then you can also see that it's got some creases and bends. So that's definitely a B grade. I'm not gonna send that off to somebody expecting them to think that that's okay. So things like that, most of them are pretty subtle. Not all of them are as obvious as like the creases and the big spots, but I do have quite a few B grade stickers, as you can see here. I did know that that was going to be the case because I did have issues with several batches of my stickers, so I did know that there were going to be lots of B grades, but I wasn't expecting it to be this many. So I am a little bit surprised by that. This container is actually quite heavy, but that means for you guys that there will be a B grade or oopsie mystery pack maybe coming. These are still perfectly functional stickers. They just are not up to the standard that I want them to be. So I'm still figuring out how to sell these ones. They definitely will be going up in the shop, just I'm not quite sure how I'm going to kind of bundle them or price them or things like that. So keep an eye out for B grades if you're interested in stickers for, say for example, for like junk journaling, or if you're gonna be like slapping it on a skateboard or something and it doesn't really matter if it's got a couple of blemishes, then the B grades would be perfect for that. So keep an eye out for that. They should be coming hopefully relatively soon. Then you guys can get some discounted stickers. Oh, I can pop these into the drawer too, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for today, guys. Thank you for hanging out and organizing with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the inventory and seeing everything all nice and organized now. I'm really excited to start shipping things out to you guys soon, and yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like or leaving me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what your favorite design is, or if you have any questions about the containers or anything like that, please pop them into the comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you want to keep up to date with Joyful Connections and any updates or news or anything like that, or just day-to-day small business stuff, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you be a part of our community here. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you are doing well and taking care of yourselves. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye, guys.